Also, welcome to YouTube. I should be recording this one as well, so we can post it like right after the match finishes. So, hello to you guys. So again, this is winners brackets. We have Skvix and team name V2 so far have squeezed a lot of performance out of the butts. Done really well in the previous few rounds. My prediction for this match is probably going to be that we of Skvix will take it, but at the same time, team name V2 has better time zones to be playing at these kind of times as well, so perhaps they are more warmed up compared to We Have Skvix. But in general, I do think that We Have Skvix has the edge over team name V2 across the board. I think they would rather go for stuff like hard rock and double time on team name V2, whereas team name V2 would rather have no board, perhaps some free mod, but not try and challenge We Have Skvix with the high AR stuff. Oh yeah, there's 3 Russians in the lobby as well, so you're probably gonna see quite some Russian talk here as well. Sadly, I only know the typical CSGO words in Russian. I can't really try and communicate with them. So Vagan talking about rank. Coincidentally, Vagan is 22nd in the world, whereas Lecce is 21st. Now they're trying to flutter one another. Some happy few people there. You have 3 hard rocks here from Skvix, Vagan and IKEA. So this song is also pretty calming, but neither of the teams really picking this extraordinarily hard, impossible warm-up. Well, you could say that the previous warm-up was kind of difficult, as a few people failed, but they also had mods on, so perhaps that kind of hampered the performance as well. But this one is fairly easy compared to the last one even. So in that regard, shouldn't be too big of a problem from either of these teams, even though you can see quite some misses coming in from Skvix and the other 2 hard rock players as well, actually. But I mean, it's a convert. Kind of suits this round when it comes down to the map pool, though, so perhaps that's why they picked it. Kind of fits with the converts we picked in this round. It's a little bit harder, I would say. Oh, so we even have a translator in the chat saying that the one thing they said was, Lamau, you have Skvix and we don't. Ironically, that's very much correct. But yeah, the Russians kind of performing very similarly here. Vagan and Skvix at least. One Love does have a combo, but at the same time doesn't have hard rock, so making it a little bit easier for him to do this. IKEA, on the other hand, pulling up ahead a little bit now. Skvix is actually stabilizing too, whereas Vagan is starting to drop more and more. Nora is doing very well accuracy-wise though, 99.80. Very solid performance. There you have it. It's only 2 misses from Nora, 1 miss from One Love. Wow, that's really impressive. Actually, wise, Nora did do a little bit better, but the droplets are kind of nasty to do in this map. So still very good performance from both players. But that is going to conclude the warm-ups. We're getting into the actual match now. It's a best of 11 match. That means the first team to be able to attain 6 points will be the winner of this one. Starting off with the rolls. So there's a 6 from Skvix and a 43, I mean, from Nora. So that is definitely going to go to team name V2, meaning that we have Skvix is going to be the first to ban here. So I do wonder what they are gonna ban here. I'm gonna go for like 3 mod picks. I think they are not too keen on playing those versus Team 9 V2. So let's take a look together. Quickly pulled up the map pool sheets as well. So the first ban is going to be Kaoru Yuyoka. I don't know how to pronounce the second word. My apologies. That will be a hidden pick, so not too unexpected. And there's a hard rock ban right from the get-go from Team Name V2. Not unexpected either. I think the second ban for both teams might be from the exact same bracket as well. Looking at how things are. Bubbles Cosmic. So I'm guessing that is the hidden map as well. Yeah, it is. So 2 hidden bans from We Have Skvix. For Team Name V2. Still waiting for that second ban, obviously. Alrighty. Perhaps Fly is actually not online for We Have Skvix. That could be a problem as well. Second ban for Team Name V2 is going to be Yobunashi Deceive, Hard Rock as well. So double the hidden ban and double Hard Rock ban coming out of these players. With We Have Skvix being able to take that first pick then. That would kind of kill off the team spirit, Bagan. Really. If you look at the name and stuff of the team, actually. Not the greatest of ideas. Well, perhaps for your team that would be very fortunate, but don't think that's how it works here. Fly can't play tournaments because he plays on fallback, which does not work with Score V2. Yeah, that's very unfortunate then. Like, that was actually the only reason that kept us from Score V2 previous year with AxS 2. It was literally the fact that there was like so many people that actually still couldn't play in Score V2 that we decided to just go with Score V1 anyway. But in 2018, Score V1 is just like kind of a no-go at this point with tournaments, in my opinion. So yeah, that is not going to change probably in the upcoming future as well. It's probably just going to be Score V2 from this point on. So if you have Score V2 unavailable on your PC, sadly, you're just going to have to suck up with it and deal with it. I really can't do any better. But hopefully Fly will be able to fix that sooner than later. Alrighty. So I think this is going to be the exact same setup they'll be rolling on this map with. Pretty much the exact same setup as they had with the warm-ups. Not even swapping out accuracy players, unless they're going to do that right now. There you have it. We are indeed getting started with this exact setup. Nobody picking hidden. All double time. So good luck and have fun to both teams. There's the first miss from Nora, which is unfortunate as the accuracy player giving an early lead to We Have Skvix. Vagan missing as well, so that is going to increase that lead even more. Nora is kind of struggling at this point. 1-0 finding the first miss for We Have Skvix here. But this is a really short map, so any misses are already really important. QWH also missing, but still Skvix holding on to that double S accuracy, whereas Nora is at 99.20. Vagan and QWH again missing, so the scores on both teams are kind of equal, but accuracy-wise, We Have Skvix is still leading by quite a fair shot here. As you can see. So the only thing I can really say team name V2 right here, Skvix missing, but it's going to be Nora again. Dropping that to 98.60. Skvix missing at the very end, but that is not going to matter probably at this point. Dropping his accuracy by not 42%, but it's not quite as much as Nora. Saying he actually lagged out a little bit, which is really unfortunate, especially in the accuracy spot. Definitely gonna give the win to We Have Skvix, yeah, by quite a big margin as well. 305,000 points, giving that first point to them. Team name V2 being the next to pick a map. Beautiful Angel Nomad is going to be the next pick here. And Ikea is swapping out with somebody seemingly. Never mind, he's joined again, so probably going to be the exact same setup for both teams once again. As currently stands, at least. So not a lot of typing actually going on in the lobby, so can't really quite judge what's happening. Lechu has joined the lobby, so perhaps he's gonna swap somebody out. Seemingly yes, One Love going into that accuracy spot. Lechu swapping for Skvix. Whereas team name V2 is holding on to that exact same setup of Nora, Vagan and Ikea. But you're kind of struggling typing here. Poor man. Wesley wanting to have a little bit of time here for some reason, so we are waiting for him. MP start 6 has been dropped, so we are getting started. So this is team name V2's pick. No mod as expected as well. They're probably gonna keep hidden for a second pick or perhaps free mod, because they won't be able to do no mod for the second pick, obviously due to the tournament rules. We have Skvix, however, also has some really strong no mod players, so this is not gonna be the easy task beating them to it. And everybody's synced up as we move into the 100 combo bouts. Nobody quite missing yet. Accuracy wise, Edom D2 all across the board. Vagan here with the very first miss for team name V2. Again, this is not a very long map. It's not quite TV size, but it's not quite too long either. QWH also missing, so that kind of levels out. And the two score players have missed now. One from each side. Accuracy wise, Vagan and QWH are like exactly on the same point as well, but EKR is gonna find a miss too. Now Lechi can take it away, for we have Skvix. Oh, we have a miss across the entire board except for Lechi, but he's gonna miss right after. That is very unfortunate. That could have guaranteed a victory almost for we have Skvix, but that won't be the case now. EKR also held on to the combo, even though the jump dropped everybody, but his combo just it wasn't really that high to begin with, so not too certain how much that is going to help out. Accuracy wise, it's really difficult to determine what One Love has right now due to his long name. But Nora at 99.85 is doing quite well. I think One Love is actually quite a little bit below that. Vagan again missing together with EKR, which is really important, as well as Nora, and this might just destroy team name V2's chances of taking this map. QWH and Lechi both having over the 2 in the combo mark now, being able to get maximum score each note. Lechi misses right as I say so, but I think One Love now is leading in accuracy over Nora. I can't quite tell though. It's really going to come down to just that, I think. Yeah, he is 99.89%. That is actually quite the difference. Vagan and EK also having lower scores than Lechi and QWH in this scenario, so that is going to give us second point to we have Skvix. Score difference of 99,000 points. That is a very unfortunate start for team name V2, losing on the first 2 maps. So we have Skvix is able to keep up with the pace and pick their next map here. Which is hopefully not going to be too difficult to keep up with for team name V2. They're close on that map, but those drops at the end probably ruined it for team name V2. They could have taken it there. Oh, Vaga, you might want to calm down with the rushing. You might get silenced if Bancho is a little bit slow. So there's the next pick, Odo Ranvu, which again is pretty difficult to pronounce. Damn. This is also a no mod. Well, dance difficulty. So yeah, again, as I already kind of expected, we have Skvix is gonna just keep up with this pace. Probably push out as much of the no mod bracket as they can now, before getting back to hard rock. Or double time. So let's just take his lead with Skvix here. Team name V2 again, not really having anyone to swap with. So it's going to be Nora, Vagan and Ikia once again. So again, we're just waiting for the players. So they finally got ready. GL2. Do wonder how Team Name V2 is going to be able to play this after losing those first 2 maps. I hope they're not too shaken by it. Too shook. Whatever you want to say here. Yeah, we have Skvix is looking really strong right now. There's already a miss from Skvix though, very early on in the map. This is not too short of a map though, so there's plenty of time for recovery here. So far it's looking quite good for Team Name V2. I mean, One Love, One Life and Nora just had a simultaneous drop, so it's not gonna change anything really. Ika and Vagan, however, are leading in the score department for the time being. So the slight lead, again, in the hands of Team Name V2 right now. Oh, QWH also dropping for We Have Skvix, and yeah, the lead is bolstering for Team Name V2 now. This could be the first win, which would be really nice as it would be a break point as well, but we aren't quite on dry land yet. We have Skvix are probably going to find lesser and lesser misses throughout the rest of the map. Probably being a little bit more alert now. But it might be too late already if this continues, but Vagan is going to find a miss as well. Skvix following it up though, those high Russian combos both dropping here. So Team Name V2 still holding on to that lead. Accuracy wise, again, it's really hard to determine what One Love, One Life has, but I'm thinking it's the exact same accuracy as Nora here at 99.91. But not higher, but I don't think Nora has dropped any kind of droplets yet, just a big note there. Oh, and One Love also missing there again, so dropping the accuracy even lower. A miss from everybody except for Nora as well. Kind of surprising how he was able to hold on to that combo, but he's carrying his team because of that. Vagan and Iki are also still leading in score department over QWH and Skvix, so this is looking really good for Team Name V2. Yep, and that's going to give them their first point on the scoreboard there. Very solid performance there from Nora, only dropping once. Other than that, also not missing any droplets, so great performance. Also, Vagan and Iki are only 2 misses. As for We Have Skvix, it was just not quite as good. I mean, the performances were still fine. 3, 4, and 5 misses. That is not bad at all on this map. But against a team like Team Name V2, it's pretty difficult to come round and win with such performances. So you gotta be even better. You gotta FC the map if you want to do such things consecutively to go for 3-0. So yeah, we are swapping members again, seemingly. No money down, low monthly payments. The first hidden pick of this match so far, as expected from Team Name V2. And yeah, the picks are really quick, as Wesley mentions. These people are paired, which is really handy dandy. I like it. Senko Hanabi going into Team Names V2 slots. Frey swapping out Ikea, right? I might be incorrect there. That would be shameful. But yeah, I think he swapped out with Ikea. Let's you coming in for We Have Skvix. Skvix actually going for accuracy. Thank God now I can actually see the accuracy mid-map. And seemingly that's how we are gonna roll. Letchu, for some reason, feeling ill or so? Complaining about his head. Senko not loading in on my clients. He'll probably load in a few seconds. If not, we'll just panic button. Yeah, let's panic button instead. Whoop. Yeah, there you go. Righty, so no misses as of yet, so luckily we panicked at the exact right moment. I do wonder how the players are going to perform on this first hidden pick, actually, after having only played high AR and no mod. Senko and Nabi actually being the very first to miss here. His first map in this lobby, as a matter of fact, but Senko is a really good hidden player, so again, a little bit unexpected there. So early lead goes to We Have Skvix. And there's a miss from Nora as well as Senko and Abi. The entire team from Team Name 2 actually dropping. Only Letchu for We Have Skvix. So Skvix and One Love doing really well. Both holding on to full combo. Skvix with an SS even. So that means that the accuracy is not going to be a bottleneck for We Have Skvix at all. 2/3 into the map. There's quite some work to be done for Team Name V2. Might not even be possible were Skvix to not drop. And he's gonna do that right as I say so. Cursed him. There you go. You're welcome to Team Name V2. Accuracy now exactly the same for both teams. Score-wise, though, it's looking pretty close. We have Skvix still holding on to a slimmer lead. But again, as Letchu misses, that might not be the case for too long. Vagan and Senko Nabi doing work here. Letchu is breaking under the pressure, though. Again missing for a third time in this part. This might be really close. Senko right before the end to get away with One Love missing as well. Only Vagan holding on to his combo as score player. Accuracy is really close as well. So we're going to have to wait for a calculation. It's exactly 99.92 for both accuracy players. Score-wise, accuracy is going to count as well. So this is really close. And it's only 1,997 points. We have Skvix taking that win anyway. Ridiculously close, actually. So that could have been a second win for Team Name V2, whether to be like a single miss more for We Have Skvix. That was unfortunate for them, but yeah, We Have Skvix again steamrolling through 3-1 in the lead now, with their pick being up next. Not a bad position to be in at all. So the next one is going to be Optical Cellophane. Actually being free mod, so I'm expecting some hard rock action here from Have Skvix. Not too sure about team name V2. Anyhow, as for the next match, which will happen in about an hour and 22 minutes, we have Cheeky Bricky if Damke versus Ozukat SKT T1. Actually, both teams being in the losers bracket, so the loser of that match is not going to be making it to next week of this tournament, so definitely stay tuned. After this match, we will definitely go and show you the coverage of that as well. Also, quick recap on the actual score calculation for people who have never seen AxS before. I always try and do this just in case, but it doesn't quite work as your regular scoring for tournaments. What we do here is the upper two slotted players, so in this case Skvix and Norakat, actually have the role of accuracy player for the team, which means that the score from the two players below them, so in this case Lechi Chechi, 1 of 1 life, and for the other team Vagan and Ikea, gets multiplied by their accuracy that they made, and then a few modifiers are being thrown into that formula as well, which leads to a final score. So it's not like the raw score V2 score is actually the score that we calculate. It's a little bit different than that, which is why we always wait a little bit before giving out a point, and why score differences sometimes are way closer than you would have thought. In the meantime, we have a little bit of, I don't know, pick swapping going on in the chat, or at least somebody does want to initiate with the pick swapping after the match. Not sure in what sense, but that's up to them. Not a personal business. Well, it becomes personal business whenever they actually post in public stuff like this, but we'll not be too harsh on them, right guys? Yeah. We are good people. Lots of coconut milk to be seen. So yeah, Wesley is going to start the lobby in 6 seconds. Well, actually, he messed up the command. Actually, it popped it in chat. That's really interesting. If you use a capital letter, seemingly it actually pops it in chat. Never knew that. So yeah, optical cellophane. This is AS7, so picking hidden would make it kind of really difficult. So that is why most players are picking hard rock here. As for the accuracy players though, we have double no mod. In the previous matches, we mostly saw actually hard rock on the accuracy player, even just for a little bit of score advantage. But yeah, right now they are not risking it. So again, very similar scores across the board. A little bit of a spin advantage in the hands of Have Skvix, so actually quite a major one, I should say. Of 5,000 points. Oh, and there's your first move from Lechi as well as Skvix, giving an early lead to Team 9 V2. Lechi's... Okay, Lechi's chatting right now. Like, you guys can't see it obviously, but it does pop up at like the bottom of my screen saying fire truck, so he's not too happy with that. Understandably, actually. So yeah, solid performance from everybody in the second half of the map so far. EQ now also over the 200 combo mark as well. Oh, does miss, as I say, together with Skvix, so it's not too big of a deal. The Russian score player is still holding on to a double S, both of them that is. Accuracy wise, team name V2 is leading, however. EQ missing right towards the end as well. There you have it. I do think it's going to go to team name V2 in the end. Pretty low accuracy coming from EQ, but Skvix can't really speak of a lot better anyway at 99.25. I think the major difference here is that one miss from Lechi. Yeah, giving the second point to team name V2, 44,000 score difference. Next pick for team name V2, so perhaps they can level out the scoreboard at 3-3 now, if they do well enough. Not too sure if they can pick hidden here. Wasn't hidden the previous pick? Yeah, it was actually, so they're gonna have to comply with something else. Wesley, don't ever use such emojis again. I'm actually gonna murder you. Jesus Christ, what is that? So instead we're going to go for Cerner's Hot Spring. This is interesting because Team Name V2 actually banned 2 Hard Rocks at the start of this match and now going for a Hard Rock pick themselves. It's quite your unusual pick though, for Hard Rock that is. It's not quite as snappy and friendly to you, you could say, as most Hard Rock picks. This one can be really nasty. HP drain is also excruciatingly high on this one. So missing twice consecutively could mean death on this map. Oh, actually, as for the thing you asked for Goku, I was taught that it's take you for a ride. In the previous tournament I hosted, I always say TO4AR before, but people got mad over that, so yeah, take you for a ride that is. But this time around I don't think we actually had that in any map pool, which is our first of the catch tournament, not having take you for a ride. That is really weird. Where's a Russian translator when you need him? Feels bad. So I think both teams are ready. Yep. We only have Vagan going for hidden alongside his hard rock, like on the previous map actually, so not too unexpected. QWH going for the accuracy spots. Nora still staying in his accuracy spot as he did so far in the entire match. And so far it worked out very well for team name V2's. Nora has been acting up very nicely so far. Vagan here with a very early drop. But Nora has been the reason for the 2 wins so far in this match. Let's see if we can do it again here. Nobody really struggling with the map, honestly. Impressive. Oh, just as I say so. I just cursed the Russians. Probably one love, one life, and Skvix missing. So, early lead goes to team name V2. We are only just a bit over halfway in this map. So it's not over yet. One love finding a second miss, though. And he died as well, I think. That is not good. That is really, really bad. The scores players from team name V2 are taking it away now. Ikea at double S. Vagan only having 1 miss. Nora also leading in accuracy. QWH had a few accuracy drops so far at 99.65 now. Double score player miss for Scotty team name V2. But Nora might again just be the reason why they're going to win this. Still, score difference between the score players is pretty big as well. Actually, team name V2 leading quite comfortably. And QWH is going to miss right at the end, giving even more of an accuracy advantage to team name V2. Yeah, very, very impressive for team name V2 with Nora pulling off a double S. On this map, that is unbelievably good. Ikea, Vagan, 1 and 2 misses. Very unfortunate for One Love, One Life. That was like just one big cluster of misses he had somewhere in the middle of the map, which led to a lot of score drop on his end. Skvix only having 1 miss. QWH only having 1 miss, but droplet misses. 2 droplet misses. That hurts. But that is going to level out the score. We have a 3v3 match here. This got a lot more exciting than I had anticipated. Thought we have Skvix would win this match without too much of an issue, but team name V2 proving that they are not out of this at all, wanting to go for the semi-finals winners brackets position. And our next pick is going to be Fire. This is double time again, so going back to what they started off with. So even for double time, I like this song. So good job in that entertainment side of this is very well done. This map is interesting because it has a few really hard parts. Other parts are easier than that. Pace is pretty high as well. And actually Senko and Abi is gonna come in for team name V2 here. We have Skvix not swapping out any members, not changing positions of the accuracy player and score players either. Here we go into that 7th map of this match. Only Senko and Abi being as daring as to pick Hidden alongside. So this is Have Skvix's pick. Hopefully they will be able to stop team name V2 in their pursuit to victory. They've won the previous 2 maps, something Have Skvix didn't really want to see at all. Team name V2 has the tempo in their favor now, which might be a slight little helping hand in this match. This could very well become one of those tiebreaker games as well, looking at the scoreboard, so who knows. That little extra push is maybe what you kind of need. Oh, there you have it, the first few misses from One Love, Nora and Senko and Navi, meaning that Have Skvix is going to have an early lead due to the score player advantage here. Accuracy wise, One Love and Nora are at the exact same accuracy, so that is not going to be too big of a factor yet. Ikia also missing for team name V2 though. Have Skvix building up on their lead actually now. Skvix and QWH both with a full combo. Nora with another miss. It's looking really solid for Have Skvix here. I think team name V2 was kind of caught off guard with the double time here, as they hadn't played the double time map since the very first pick of this match. Skvix is going to find a miss as well, but that doesn't give the win to team name V1 yet. Team name V2, I mean. I'm so used to saying team name V1 from the previous AxS. Darn. Ikia also find a miss though, so it's going to level out. QWH is carrying the score here. We have Skvix. Senko again missing even after having reached combo cap. Now everybody is resetting except for Nevermind. One Love also resetting. Everybody quite missing there, meaning that I think the score is not going to shift over to team name V2 again. One Love having high accuracy. Nora. Score plays in the end of Have Skvix also having higher score, so that is definitely going to be a victory for Have Skvix. 4-3 here. And here we go with Tricklash being locked in right as Wesley gave them allowance to pick the next map. I mean, they wanted to pick this map in the previous round as well, but then they got blocked because they already picked Hidden before that. So now finally they have the opportunity to. Also, I'm getting a notification that we actually completed the achievement for Path to Affiliate, so that means we can finally become Twitch affiliates as well. That's pretty handy dandy. So thank you guys for viewing throughout the weeks. We will try and keep up the content as best as we can. You have our gratitude. I'll be looking into that after the stream. Probably also gonna try and make the first highlight video instead of a map pool showcase. I think that will be appreciated more. Plus the map pool showcases, oh my god, it takes so long to render now. It's ridiculous actually. It takes me 2 to 3 hours to just render the damn thing, so it's really not worth the effort. Hopefully you guys can understand and you will be satisfied with just some recaps as well as highlights. You know, stuff like the tiebreak we had yesterday. I want to get that on YouTube as well as this match. That's why I'm recording it as well. Yeah, commentator is me, Sats, and sadly I'm not joined by anybody, but I hope you guys are not too mad about that. I'm trying my best here. Finally, I don't have to do like 50 other things whilst commentating, so I can focus on the game better now. So yeah. We could have Slave Tie starting as a Twitch emote, yeah? We could do that. That would be amazing, actually. I'm thinking about it right now. Good idea, David. So yeah, we have some Russian talk there. Obviously, casually passively aggressively mentioning that they should ready up whenever they are ready. The players, that is. But Skvix is not ready, so okay, we'll be waiting. It's hard to follow up on that because of all the Russian being talked. Maybe we should get translators. That would be very handy dandy sometimes. Mobius, I'm hiring you at this point. Absolute god translator. Here we go. So far we only had one very early miss from QWH. But again, very early, so not too big of a problem, I'm guessing. Unless Team Name V2 was to FC the entire map on all 3 players, but that chance is very slim. Accuracy-wise, Skvix and Nora are holding on to the exact same accuracy. Score-wise, Team Name V2 with the slightly both in accuracy and score. Senko and Vagan both holding on to double S. Spinners, however, also do contribute. A little bit of a buffer. Ooh. Here we are again. Very solid performance coming out from all players so far. This is really impressive to watch. Something will have to happen soon on the side of Team Name V2 if we have Skvix wants to win still, actually. I was just talking about the fact that it would be really peculiar to see a triple FC coming from Team Name V2, but it's starting to look more like it by the second. QWH with another miss, dropping his accuracy to 99.23. That is bad news. This is not something they can use. Team Name V2 now has the allowance to actually miss once without ruining their composition. Another miss for QWH, and what? Team Name V2 with the triple FC. Actually, triple double S while we at it. Jesus Christ. Wow. Okay, that was amazing, actually. Well played. Skvix also there with a double S. Really impressive. Lets you with a single droplet miss. But yeah, QWH threw it just because of missing at that point. That is abstract, actually. Yeah, great performance from Team Name V2. Not sure how we have Skvix is going to respond to this. Skvix kind of frustrated, perhaps. But yeah, I mean, understandable. Oh, whoa, yeah, he got silenced. Yeah, that is bad news. That is not good. Skvix, no, why did you do that? No, you're gonna keep everybody waiting. Can we have a translator again? So I'm hoping we have Skvix can actually swap out Skvix with somebody else. Checking out his silence length is only 5 minutes, so it's not too big of a deal. Perhaps we can wait.
So QWH, if you're watching, you're playing well. Don't worry about it. Frustration can pop up sometimes, but it's definitely not your fault. Being faced with such a wall of double S's from Team Name V2, that is probably the biggest frustrating factor in that regard. So don't worry about it. You did very well on that map, better than most players would have anyway in this round. So yeah, Team Name V2 is going to wait for Skvix, as they do want to have a fair game. So good sportsmanship coming from them, but that will give us a little bit of a break here. So we can just talk about what we saw so far anyway. Also, if you have any questions actually regarding the tournament, regarding me, you can always ask me in the Twitch chat. I'm trying to keep up with it as well as I can. Yeah, boy. As for other matches today, again, I repeat, in 56 minutes we have Cheeky Bricky Damka versus Osukatch SKT T1. So this is losers bracket, meaning that the team that loses this will be out of the tournament, which is not a position you want to be in, obviously, because then you can't play anymore. And the most fun OC event of the year, right? I'm not trying to feed my ego by any means, guys. What are you talking about even? But yeah, this match has been really, really exciting so far. We're having the 5-minute toilet break here. So far, we have Skvix has shown better performance in the Hard Rock and Double Time brackets as expected. Team Name V2, however, being dominant in both Nomad and Hidden. So it kind of levels out, as you can see in the scoreboard. It shows the results. It's 4-4. It's a really exciting match so far. It's really going to come down to whether one of the teams can push through their luck now and pick the 2 next points and just end the match right there. If not, we're going to have to play that tiebreaker once again. And as shown yesterday, that tiebreaker is actually quite a bit harder than you might expect. We had a bit of backlash on that tiebreaker due to people finding it a little bit too easy, but the droplets combined with the slow parts in that song, actually, I should say, really makes it a difficult tiebreaker, actually. Like, nobody was able to see it, and there were lots of misses from both sides. And the match with We Like Foe versus French Low Seed, both very good teams at that. We have One Love One Life actually joining the lobby, so I'm not too certain if they're gonna just roll with it. But we'll have to wait and see. No maps are being picked. We have Skvix is actually the one to pick next, so whenever we see a map name pop up coming from them, we can continue. But I guess we're just waiting for Skvix. One Love is just there to socialize for the time being. Yeah, that's what I mean, Rogoku. Like, the way we approached the quarterfinals tiebreaker, I was a little bit involved with this map pool, as we had a little bit of a hurry with it. It was either that map or like freezing. Just to give you a little bit of an idea on what we found about the difficulty. Pretty much equaling out of a 7-star map in this scenario, especially due to those droplets. Chara being a little bit unique with his maps. So it just made for a really interesting tiebreaker. I think Dave suggested the tiebreaker this time around. So far, I think people are satisfied with it, looking back at it. So I'm glad to see that. So I'm thinking Skvix is almost getting on silence now. Only a single minute left. 35 seconds, actually. Yeah, we were talking about Alguedas. Also had the mysterious mountain map from Dave in mind. But what led us to not pick those two is more like, oh, you know, if we were to pick Alguedas, I know that we would have gotten like just plenty of buckets of full shit on us just because of picking Alguedas and its reputation. You know, it kind of would tarnish the tournament, which is a sad thing to say because honestly, it's not even that bad of a map in my personal opinion. I repeat. But yeah, that led us to picking the Chara map instead. I don't think it's a bad choice though. I think it's better than Outgraders even. But yeah, it's just rather the idea that, you know, because of the reputation of a map, sometimes you just don't want to pick that map, which is a sad truth. But that kind of led us to a choice in this round. We are going to continue with Akatsuki no Tsuki. This is free mod. Without allowing double time in the free mod bracket. Everybody immediately going for the double time card here. Come on, guys. We had the rule that you could actually use double time in the free mod brackets 2 years ago. Somebody did that once, and that was a complete clown fiesta, so we decided to just scrap that rule. Perhaps some other time we can bring it back again, but for now, free mod is like not made around, or at least not made for double time maps, really. Well, unless you're like top 5 double time player, you can then see Akatsuki no Tsuki double time obviously by there. Otherwise, I mean, other people that don't specialize in double time, they would never ever agree to actually go for double time on a free mod, so that just wouldn't work out in the end. So yeah, we're waiting for the teams to get ready again. There's a swap for team name V2. IKEA making a comeback. So this again is free mod, so this is a pretty tough one whenever deciding whether you want to go hidden or hard rock. I'm expecting some hard rocks coming from these two teams. They're looking at the plays. IKEA, Skvix, QWH, One Love. They could all go hard rock without issues, I think. Maybe they won't do it though. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. Hidden is probably the easier way of approaching this map, but hard rock with enough experience and retries could be just as easy. It just really depends on how well these players have prepped for this match. Nora-chan of all people. Oh my god, that name. Ouch. Yeah, so we have hard rock from IKEA. We can tell already looking at chat. All that is, we have Skvix. I actually don't know. But yeah, both teams need to have 2 mods with the players, so that means you could not. No, actually, I mean 2 players having a mod. Not to misinterpret with 2 mods, because that means you could also just HDHR, but that is not the case. You need 2 players with at least a single mod, so that means hidden or hard rock or hidden hard rock. Oh lol. Whenever your abbreviation is an absolute meme, feels bad. Is Nora a girl? We'll ask him or her then. Probably won't go noticed in our Twitch chat while he or she is playing. So yeah, if you're really that interested in she, probably that will be the way to go. Okay, we're getting started. There's hard rock across the board, as I already expected from the players of Skvix, QWH and IKEA. Vagan sticking to hidden, both accuracy players, no mod. Spin advantage in the hands of Have Skvix, again. There's your first miss from QWH. QWH is working towards the 200 combo again, getting into that first chorus. And Ki. But everybody holding on steadily to the combo. This is a really consistent map, so if you get the nick of it, you will be able to FC it consistently with fair ease, honestly. Just as you can see over here. Score advantage is actually still in the hands of Have Skvix due to QWH picking Hard Rock. The accuracy of his will kind of decrease the score, but I think that makes it even more equal. EKR coming in with the first miss for team name V2 though. So that is definitely going to give the lead to Have Skvix now. So far no further misses after that miss from EKR. Both teams still have a chance of winning this. Getting into a break soon. Everybody holding on to their combos they've built up. Now being able to see the other teams' scores that might make him nervous for this Ki. There's quite some jumps here as well. With shaky movement, that could go wrong. And there's EKR with a second miss. And the only miss in that part as well. So Have Skvix now holding on to a very, very nice lead. One Love One Life did have an accuracy drop though. I've got to mention that as well. Skvix missing. This might just go back to team name V2 right at the end if this continues. Vagan holding on to a nice combo with 9985 AC. QWH also missing. Score advantage going back into the hands of team name V2. Snora also still holding on to a double S. Looking pretty grim for Have Skvix as a matter of fact at this point. It's all gonna depend on EKR and Nora how they will finish this map. Second to last spinner before we get into a pretty tranquil part, so I don't think we'll be seeing any misses at this point anymore. There could always be the surprise miss due to nerfs though, so we'll have to wait. But this is close, this is really, really close. But I think Team Name V2 actually took it in the end, due to those drops on the side of Have Skvix. Score lead is in the hands of Have Skvix, but AxS lead is slightly into the hands of Team Name V2. It actually went to Have Skvix with a difference of 84,000. So the score from Have Skvix plays QWH and Skvix actually quite compensated for that little accuracy drop One Love One Life had. So still taking that point. Making a match point for Have Skvix. Team Name V2 picking their last map, 50% alive and dead, I mean double time. Weird for them to go for double time, but perhaps it will work. Getting Have Skvix out of the flow. I mean, they probably actually thought their picks through, because they also picked the map really fast. So not too certain. Yeah, that was really close. I had anticipated the accuracy drop to have been bigger for One Love One Life, but it was only 0.06%, which is very, very marginal. Thought it dropped down to like 9980 or so, but that was not the case, luckily for Have Skvix. And yeah, due to those double hard rock mods on Have Skvix, the score advantage was also in the hands of them. 1.12 multiplier, right? It does help out in the end, especially when Vagan goes hidden, which gives a 1.0 multiplier, making it exactly the same as no mod. Senko Hanabi actually joining Team Name V2 on this last map they can pick. All we can see after this is a tiebreaker pop up.
which would be the second time in this round. So what are we gonna see here? One Love One Life getting ready. Vagan actually getting into a slot from Team Name V2? Question mark? Hello? Does Wesley even notice? Wait, I'm just being crazy. I'm just being tired. Vagan is obviously a member for Team Name V2. I thought he was on the side for We Have... Oh my god, I was... Okay, that was weird. Not sure why I confused that. My bad. Boo! Back into the match. Jesus, I haven't commented in a long time. Here we go. This is very accuracy unfriendly. So perhaps Nora can carry this pick for Team Name V2, but they are being pressured under that match point lurking above them. Poor Lechi. Just being sleep drunk, my friend. Nora with the first miss for Team Name V2, giving the early lead to We Have Skvix. It's a short map, so that could already determine the winner. I do wonder if We Have Skvix is gonna have seen there's a triple miss from Team Name V2. Only one miss for One Love One Life. Skvix and QWH holding on to full combos. It's looking very bad for Team Name V2. They know it themselves as well. They're just standing there devastated. Not quite sure if they will be able to pull this back at all. So far, no new misses to be found. And we are approaching the end of this map. It has to happen right now, or it will go to We Have Skvix. And a double miss again for Team Name V2. I think the hope is gone. I think We Have Skvix is going to take this and win 6-4. Another miss for Vagan. Skvix is holding on to a full combo with ease. One Love One Life still holding on to a higher accuracy than Nora. And there's no comeback time. Team Name V2 devastated on their last pick. Losing by quite an amount as well. Making it 6-4 for We Have Skvix. Accuracy advantage was actually hands for Team Name V2. Did not expect that, but it won't matter due to that huge score gap between the score players from both sides. That will give the win to We Have Skvix. 6-4. We didn't get to see a tiebreaker, but damn, this was a really exciting match nonetheless. Good job to both teams. That was impressive. That really impressed me. So yeah, Team Name V2 will be moving into the losers bracket. We Have Skvix having another week of time in the winners bracket. And we'll see them again next week. So good job. Well played to both teams there.